Argentina tried to oppose this high pressure and carelessly pushed forward. You can see here how if this aerial duel is lost, Saudi Arabia will enjoy a 3 versus 3 situation. And that's exactly what happened. In fact, the team was able to transition quickly into the attacking phase and pushed by numbers into the box. Hello there everyone, it is Mitsu here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we'll analyze the match between Argentina and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia used a 4-4-2 system with a compact defensive line, ignoring the wide players from Argentina on the sides. As any players from Argentina moved in between the lines, they would get heavily marked. Saudi Arabia wanted to make sure no players would receive the ball between the midfield and defensive lines. On the other hand, Rodrigo de Paul had clear instructions to be positioned in that area to connect the lines, so with how Saudi Arabia was playing, Argentina's midfield was really empty. Rodrigo de Paul even had to drop down to receive the balls, which complemented the zonal system that Hervé Renard was playing. As a reaction to that, Lionel Scaloni tried to overload the spaces between the midfield and defensive lines of Saudi Arabia, but Hervé Renard kept the high defensive line and gambled on the positional awareness of his defenders. As you can see, Hervé Renard did not mind Argentina's players positioning between his block, as long as he made sure that those players would not receive the ball on the ground. You can also see how the spaces are very compact between the lines, reaching around 3 meters between the center back and the midfielder. Actually, Argentina's only goal was after winning a penalty from a corner, so Saudi Arabia did not concede from open play situations. You can see how their defensive shape is concentrated in marking each player while overloading the ball side, something that did not allow Argentina to perform plenty of build-up plays in the final third. On the other hand, Saudi Arabia's attacking phase was decent. They concentrated on performing quick transitions, performed build-up plays on the wings, and attacked by numbers towards Argentina's penalty area, which is something that was not expected by Lionel Scaloni, as we saw Argentina keeping a medium and sometimes even a low block during these situations. I just wanted to let you know that there will be a huge 50% off on the annual membership for the Ekkono Coaches Academy on the 25th of this month. You can receive training material by professional coaches, learn tactical content and much more. Link in the description. Hervé Renard did not only keep a high line, but he even applied high pressure at times. Saudi Arabia had one aim, and it was to disturb Argentina whenever they were building the attacks on the ground. By applying a zonal system as well, Argentina's only options were long balls. They were able to connect some of these on the sides. However, the high line of Saudi Arabia came in place with the deep long balls that Argentina were trying to play. Saudi Arabia showed a really well balanced high line. Argentina had a total of 10 offsides. In order to comprehend this number, I'll tell you that Argentina had a total of 6 offsides in the 2018 World Cup. Again, they had 10 offsides this match only. With the ball, Saudi Arabia tried to stretch the field as much as possible. Hervé Renard divided his attacks into several phases, from which the players would react and move further forward if needed. The quick transitions were crucial again as the team switches to the defensive phase once the ball is intercepted. Saudi Arabia did not apply any counter pressure in the first half. Argentina's transitions were not as good. Hervé Renard was able to have numbers while attacking and at the same time keep a very stable defensive shape. The team even used 5 players at the back at some situations, while keeping compact spaces between the lines. Messi was not able to create any danger from that position as Rodrigo de Paul had to drop down. And with no signs of any attacks on the ground, Leo Messi started to take matters into his own hands as he dropped down to receive the ball from the defensive line. Marking Leo Messi is not the easiest task to be given to anybody, so his movement created some disturbance in the positioning of Saudi Arabia's block. This video is brought to you by Metrica Sports, the fundamental tool for every coach and analyst. Create and manage all your video analysis in one platform. Use the coupon MITSUJR at the checkout for a 10% discount. Moving to the second half, Saudi Arabia applied serious high pressure and started performing counter pressure as well. The first goal was scored after applying high pressure. The team was able to intercept the ball from Messi in the middle of the pitch. Here comes the quick transitions again. Once the ball was intercepted, the player raised his head up and looked for forward passing options. He played a direct long ball which led into this 2 versus 2 situation with the centre backs. Salah Shehri was able to get past Romero in a small 1 versus 1 situation if you can say so, and Saudi Arabia equalized. Hervé Renard reacted to the equalizer in a decent way. He continued his high pressure up the pitch and forced Argentina to play a lot of random long balls. Lionel Scaloni did not expect any of this high pressure, and it was clear how his side was not able to correctly react to it. I believe Scaloni was not even prepared for the scenario where Argentina concedes in the first minutes of the second half. Saudi Arabia even pressed Leo Messi or Rodrigo de Paul whenever they dropped down to receive the ball from the defensive line, eliminating their only way of building the attacks on the ground. Argentina tried to oppose this high pressure and carelessly pushed forward. You can see here how if this aerial duel is lost, Saudi Arabia will enjoy a 3 versus 3 situation. And that's exactly what happened. In fact, the team was able to transition quickly into the attacking phase and pushed by numbers into the box to take the advantage of the poor positioning from Argentina. Salim Adosari was able to score with a great shot after an amazing footwork between 3 players. We should also mention that it was a 5 versus 3 situation inside the box. Hervé Renard reacted to this lead by keeping 5 players at the back. However, the team continued applying high pressure and used the high line as well. Notice how no players from Argentina are positioned in the midfield, and that was the main issue with Argentina's system today. They lacked a midfield line which can fill in those gaps. Lionel Scaloni only concentrated on positioning between the lines, as he believed that Saudi Arabia would use a low block. But as Saudi Arabia used the high line, applied the zonal defensive system, along with the high pressure, Argentina seemed to be shocked throughout the 90 minutes. Even the substitutions did not make much of a difference, as towards the end of the game, Saudi Arabia started lowering the high line obviously, and started using somewhat of a medium or a low block at some cases. You can see the organization in the defensive phase displayed by Hervé Renard. The team was moving as a single unit. They didn't just completely leave the possession of the ball for Argentina after they equalized the score, or even after they took the lead. On the other hand, notice how Argentina's players are positioned during the attacking phase. I believe this is because this play style was not expected by Scaloni from Saudi Arabia. However, that's obviously not an excuse. So just wanted to let you know that I'll not be able to cover all the World Cup games obviously, so a great place to catch up on some of the matches that I don't analyze here on the channel is the Ekkono Coaches Academy, as they will be publishing match analysis as well. So that was it guys, I hope you have enjoyed the analysis. It was a great tactical game from Hervé Renard, and the score is against all the odds. Let me know what teams you would like me to cover during the group stage in the comments down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.